You ever sit back and contemplate about the shit that you go through and all that you can say is ain't that a bitch? Hello? How you doing tonight? Cause when you sit back and think about life and all the shit that you go through, half the times that you
not
say,
singing a love song tonight.
Ain't that a bitch?
But we gonna be singing. I guess I was just passing by. Or passing by. I ain't really sure how it's gonna come out yet. I don't never know how it's gonna come out or which way it's gonna go, but some ways.
You sitting here contemplating on ways to say,
time just seems to pass by.
Ain't that a bitch? Cause I often get mad when my bitch has a fit, but all I can say is,
you ever sit back and think about the years?
Ain't that a bitch?
And all the girls that you sit back and call my dear, but yet somehow the time just seems to pass by. And you never know which way you're gonna go, but yet you're going, and the time always flows, but you're never knowing which way you're going. But somehow the time just seems to pass by. Oh, I don't know. Which way I'll go, but somehow all the time it just seems to pass on by. And they'll often say hi as you wipe your eyes, and you're not gonna cry, but the time just goes somewhere. And yet you stare into eternity and ask why. Where did the time go? You know not where. It will flow, but yet it just seems to go.
Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, I don't know. I don't.
Let me stop. I ain't gonna make that stop.
Know where the time goes, but yet it goes somewhere.
We gonna come back, ain't that a bitch?
And I don't know which way I'll go, but somehow I'll go somewhere.
Chilling in Clearwater.
But I often sit back and think about the shit that I've been through. And me think about my life. I've been through a lot of shit. And I've been through a lot of bitches. But oh my God, the time goes somewhere. And I often stare and think about all the things that I thought about. But I just don't know where the time went. A lot of money spent.
All I can think about.
But yet it went somewhere. But I don't know. Yeah, sometimes you don't know everything. But yet still the time goes somewhere. I just don't know
which way
to go. The time
and all I can say,
but yet it goes somewhere.
Is ain't that a
and you can never get it back, even though if you could, would you want it back? Would you want another sack? Would you want a Rocky? Someone always around trying to hold your back. I don't know.
Sometimes
it's to think about, isn't it?
So tired.
Well, imagine if you could rewind the time for 24 hours. What would you do?
Of everything.
I want the time back. I just don't know.
But the time just don't know.
Oh, it seems
which way I should be going
somewhere.
And I can sit back and say, whoa.
And all I can do is stare at you as the time passes.
Cause you'll sit
and I
there,
can only think about all the time you would tell me to kiss your ass, or we would drink and reminisce about the past.
And the first thing that comes out your mind is
the time seems to go somewhere. I don't know where the time goes, but yet it seems to go somewhere. Why one of these days I'm gonna get mad, so I'm trying to follow it. Hell, I might even try to swallow it to keep it in one place. But yet, it'll still go somewhere. Yeah.
But
sometimes you just don't know
that
but when I sit back and I think of you, I think about all the things I just don't know. And you sit and stare, and yet you dare to look at me and tell me you don't know a thing.
And all I can think about,
yeah, I think I know everything, but yet I know nothing. But half the time you're bluffing, but half the time still goes somewhere.
I think of you,
but nobody knows.
Oh, I still think
which
of
way
you. And
I'll go. 'Cause
I just don't know.
Sometimes just don't know, and half the time that's the problem.
What to do at times, because often you're on my mind.
Well, the only thing a motherfucker say
and yet,
is, you don't know nothing.
I'm still here.
I know something.
And I just don't know which way to go.
Because could you imagine if you sit back and think about the time that all you do is miss the time that you were on your mind and you were just thinking back, sit back and think of a rhyme.
Just don't want to let it go.
Nobody would know. Only you would know.
The time,
but yet the time still goes somewhere.
Still seems.
Did you see yourself 5 years ago?
But the
if you look at yourself 5 years ago and you ask yourself where would you be? Would you be where you at right now?
Seems to go somewhere. And I just don't know if I want to go.
I didn't think I'd be here.
There.
Sitting here talking to you, my dear.
But yet the time still seems to go somewhere.
Nah, 5 years ago I
know that you know.
Oh man, when I sit and think about the time.
That if you can turn back the clock. Hell, you can spinning that bitch faster than the clock.
Online can think
but you can't turn back time. You often would rewind. But what would you do if you could rewind the time? Would you go back to happier days? Would you choose not
to go down dating, but we're contemplating on taking that step. But you were too far, be the one and I wasn't planning on coming closer. But sometimes,
but yet the time will still seem to go somewhere.
And look at us now. Half the time we're on our toes and we pushing dough, but we still don't know.
Oh, the time will go.
Because if you ask me, I thought I'd be somewhere else, chilling with a margarita,
but
somewhere sitting in the house. But yet I'm here with you, my dear. And yet we seem to not know where the time goes.
Yet the time will.
Oh, because this can go a lot of ways.
Still seem to go
somewhere.
Just don't know.
And I don't know
where the time
where all the time goes. But yet it goes
that
somewhere.
I still want your time.
But I be staring
even
at the time,
if the time
thinking about all the bullshit that falls on my mind
somewhere,
and half the time it's all over you.
I'll still
What
seem
should I
to
do?
be there. So when you sit back and you think about where the time went, how the money was
I
spent,
never know which way to go when it comes to you.
Cause
we'll be sitting back and I'll be playing, you'll be playing, and we'll never make up our mind. And yet, the time still goes somewhere.
And I still love you, and I'll still hug you, and I'll still call you my dear.
Nah, I say that for something else.
But
you know,
when will
I just sit back and I think about all the time went.
Let it go.
It's almost 2 years.
You keep trying to.
That's a long time.
Hold on
to spend time and not know what the
you
time
can't
went.
even let it rewind. Don't let it play on your mind.
But you never know.
But yet,
which way to go.
The time,
but it seems to go.
Still seems
somewhere.
to go somewhere.
But every day you seem to stare at me,
baby.
I think you be daring me.
If you could, would you?
I think you be comparing me to someone else. Do you wish I was another? Oftentimes I know
just
you
know that the time
still seems to go somewhere. You know,
the time
you can't take it back,
but you can seem to go.
But yet you're holding on to the past
somewhere.
Like you missed it or something, like it was a piece of grass that just missed your ass.
Yet I'll
but
still
yet the
be
time
there.
Seems to go somewhere.
It's just crazy.
I don't know. And that's a bad thing to say when you're spending time with another. That you
life is
always.
I don't want to say life is what you make it, but you have to take it. Even if it's not fair. And the time will still seem to go somewhere.
But yet the time still seems to go somewhere.
So I'll know. Oh, I'll know.
Most days
that
you sit
our
back
time
and you say, I don't do anything. But I'm always
going
something
somewhere.
But yet the time still seems to go somewhere. But you never seem to be there. You ever had a person that was there but never there, but I always stare at you and dare to compare that you were never there and you were always
all the time just seems
but yet the time still seems to go somewhere.
To go somewhere. So what do you think?
Just not sure anymore. Oftentimes I seem to walk out the door and I pass the store, but yet
the time will still seem to go somewhere.
Then I'll return, your feelings will burn, but yet you'll stare at me And then you'll say
I could
things that
make
don't really
a
add up.
kiss
And I look at you
turn
and I
back the
think, where did time go?
hands of time.
I don't really know, but yet it still seems to go somewhere.
If
It's crazy.
only just
The
this
things that happen in lost time.
one time, I
Hell, I even
would
lost my
rewind
mind.
time just to be near you.
But yet this time seemed to go somewhere.
So, what do you think I should do?
Oh, I wish
But
that a kiss couldn't turn
sometimes time just makes me tired.
the hands.
I'm not really lying, but I'm not really bothered. But I'm just tired of the time
time.
going somewhere.
But that would only be
And all I
wishing.
can do is think about is stare
But yet the time will
and
still seem to go
reminisce
somewhere.
about that first kiss. And all I can think about is the time just went somewhere.
It is no, it's mind-boggling. It's toggling. But yet I still stare at you because you seem to do the same things every day. You often say, "Hey, how was your day?" But it still seems that the time goes somewhere.
If I could turn back the hands of time, I would rewind.
What do you do
And
when you're
I
tired of
just
your time
let
going nowhere?
you know
Would you stare into eternity?
that our
Would you
time
walk and let it burn? Would you let your feelings yearn for the
is
person who
still
seems to take up all
going
your time?
somewhere.
You sit and contemplate, but you can't. But they're
So
always on your mind every time.
I just
But
want
yet
you
the time will still seem to go somewhere.
to know that
Oh, I wish
time I want something
that a
I'm trying to get
kiss
sleepy.
could rewind.
But yet the time will still seem to go somewhere.
The hands of time. 'Cause oh, I miss the times when we spent all of our time.
Where the time goes.
Often
Yet
under the
the
cover, but
time still seems to go
we were there.
somewhere.
And we didn't stare at each other like we wanted to kill each other. Times
So
are
what
so different
should
now.
I do
But we
with the time
just
I
don't
have
know
left with you?
where the time will go.
I'm just saying.
I wish I really knew where the time was fucking going, because oh my
Nobody
God, I wish I was
knows
blowing on something
where
now.
the time will go.
Because every time you get on my mind, I just want to blow a cloud of that reefer, that good, that, oh my God, that great loud.
Don't seem to stare.
Just so I can sit back and say I was high as hell while the time passed.
The time
but
will
yet it still goes somewhere.
to go somewhere.
As I think of you, and I think of all the times and the places that the time goes. Yet I'm glad.
Overlay one.
That our time has went somewhere. But it's crazy.
No beats.
Now, no, it's just hard to imagine that you spend so much time with another, then you argue and you get mad.
Productions.
You talk all the shit and think you're bad. Oh, but yet the time still seems to go somewhere.
You ever sit back and contemplate about the shit that you go through and all that you can say is ain't that a bitch? Too old is coming. Because when you sit back and think about life and all the shit that you go through, half the time that you say, ain't that a bitch?
Damn, 20 minutes. One take, no beats.
I got doing tonight. We sitting here contemplating on ways to say, ain't that a bitch? Because I often get mad when my bitch has a fit, but all I can say is, ain't that a bitch?
Hello. How y'all doing tonight? I guess we gonna be not singing a love song tonight, but we gonna be singing. I guess I was just passing by, or passing by.